I refuse to elaborate. What's rockin' and rollin', everybody? How's it going? My name is Rockin and I'm here with our Week 2 match of ATBA. And we will be facing our good friend and homie Rastabout. He lost his Week 1 battle, I believe, so I know he's going to be looking to bounce back here. We got a fun team in store. Kind of had a little trouble deciding on which mons I wanted to bring ultimately, but this is kind of what we settled on. Now, looking at Rast's team, figured we were going to see the Dragapult, expected the Meowscarada, and figured Hippowdon would be there. Kilowattrel makes sense. I was honestly expecting Jirachi and maybe Halucha or Avalugg over the Glaring Weezing. Alamomola makes sense. If he didn't bring it, Quaquaval kind of just runs through him. And I had Quaquaval on the team for quite some time, but seeing how easy his faster mons could kind of take it out, and how he actually had some decent answers to it, it just wasn't worth it for the reasons I wanted to bring it. So, decided to do Mousehold instead, and Rast actually had Mousehold last season. I believe it was his kill leader, so this will be fun. I'm just going to lead Incineroar. We can burn something with a Willow pretty quickly. I did opt to take Parting Shot off of it for the taunt to prevent Alamomola Wish Passing or maybe Hazards or something. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what you got, comrade. Hopefully no hacks, hopefully no disconnects, all that good stuff. So right away we see the Meowscarada. We'll be able to tell if it's Clear Amulet off rip. It is not. So maybe Sashed Lead. This thing could pack the fighting type move with like a low kick or something. I'm just going to throw off a Will-O-Wisp. I really have no reason not to. I would expect a U-turn. Okay. How much is this going to do? Okay, at -1. Can I learn anything from that? If it's like Choice Bandit or something. Turn 15, 18. That looks about right. So I'm guessing either Sash or Boots maybe. Boots might make a little more sense. And this is going to be Weezing. Okay. I'm actually okay with this. Now I kind of want this thing out of the way as soon as I can, because it frees up Raging Bolt a lot more. But I also don't want things to get poisoned. Incineroar is very important for a lot of mons here, so this would be a nice opportunity to just Parting Shot. I don't know if you just go for damage here or if you try to get cheeky with like a Toxic or something. We also see that's neutralizing gas and not levitate, so Clodsire actually does handle this thing somewhat well. Flare Blitz doesn't do a whole lot to this, and I don't think the taunt is worth it, so I'm just gonna kind of test the waters and go Clodsire right now. Can maybe get rocks up against this thing. Hopefully we don't see T-Spikes on this turn. That would be a little annoying. Okay, so it just goes for a Strange Stream. Ah, unfortunate miss. I mean, wasn't going to do a whole lot to Clodsire anyway, but, you know, could have gotten a Confusion potentially, so I can't imagine you'd want to stay in here. And I have no reason just to not get rocks up. The only thing would be if I wanted to catch a poison on something. Like, getting a poison on Hippowdon would be kind of fun. No, I want my rocks up. Wheezing here is the only thing that can remove hazards. Okay, so we do see the toxic spikes. That makes sense. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I don't super care. And I mean, if he's gonna let me get rid of this thing this easily, I am super fine with that. He might even want the second layer of toxic spikes up. So what I can potentially do, I could go Incineroar right now, try to catch the Hippowdon switch in, and then I could go back into Clodsire to get rid of the toxic spikes. I do kind of like that idea, so that's what we're going to try. Okay. Wheezing is gonna switch out. Do we see the Hippowdon? Milady. We do in fact see the Hippowdon. At least it's not the gross, like, Shrek green shiny color this time. Okay, we're gonna get our Intimidate off, which is gonna be really nice. I am going to try to burn this as well. If you want to go back into Wheezing, that's totally fine with me. If you want to get your rocks up, that's also fine with me. Actually, it's not that fine. Now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot that my removal is Tidy Up and not Rapid Spin. Okay, do we see the Wheezing again? We do see the Wheezing again. This is fine. This is fine. And you're getting chipped down. You're about 2 Will-O-Wisp burns away from being in Whimsicott range, which is nice. I don't want this thing taking any more damage than it has to because it is really good into Dragapult and Meowscarada. So if I go you, we'll get some Toxic Spike. We'll get the Toxic Spikes absorbed. Could go for another layer here though. So I think what I want to do actually, I am gonna taunt. So let's see. Okay, trying to get rid of the rocks. You may not get rid of your rocks. But I will get rid of your Toxic Spikes. He's not gonna want to go hard into Hippowdon on this thing because he fears the burn. That being said, I could also get a Toxic off. All I need is any sort of chip on that thing. Like Rocks chip, Hazard residual damage, whatever. If I get even 1% of damage on Hippowdon, I should be able to guarantee KO it with a +1 Draco from Raging Bolt. Okay, we see the Alala Malala. The Alamalala. I want to poison you. May I poison you? I am, if we see a wish here, I am just going to click Earthquake. Blah. Okay, we're spreading status around pretty well, which is exactly what we want to do. It makes Spectre a lot more threatening with the Hex. And because Wheezing is here, I am glad that we opted for Toxic instead of Toxic Spikes on Clodsire. So let's see. Baton Pass. If this is Wheezing, I think we do kill it. If it's anything else, I think it just pretty comfortably heals off whatever damage we do. So let's see if we get lucky and catch the Wheezing. If we do, then that means rocks are here to stay for the match. But we do have to be careful because there isn't a whole lot we can do to hit Pout on immediately. It will outspeed us, and Earthquake will hurt quite a bit. But if we are able to get the Toxic off on it, I do think that's worth it. Okay. I think this kills. It should, right? Stab Earthquake, even if it's max defensive. Oh. Ah, that is a bummer. Quite unfortunate indeed. Now, how do I want to take advantage of this? Because you're going to defog. I could Earthquake and then get rocks up again. Alternatively, I could go into my horse. Oh, I could maybe... If I could encore this thing into defog and then tidy up. We did also see the leftovers on Aloe, so it's not Rocky Helmet. This thing very well could be Rocky Helmet. Yeah, we're gonna Earthquake and then we're gonna get rocks up again. Jumpy, no. At least keep the pressure on, keep this thing low. Now another Earthquake does kill you. So are you really... willing? Okay, so we've seen Strange Stream, Defog, T-Spikes. It could be Willow. I'm kind of wondering if that's the case. And I can't exactly let Chumpy get burned. There should be plenty of other opportunities to get rocks up, especially with how passive the Hippowdon and the Aloe are. So I'm going to do this to either scout for the Willow or to catch the Hippowdon again. Captain Kid. Hello, bird. Okay, I don't want to take a Terra Ground from this thing. I also completely forgot that this thing could have been competitive. That would have been horrible. Okay, I don't exactly have a good Terra Ground switch in. Yeah, this thing kind of goes in against me, unfortunately. Do I just take the... this might be a throw, but we are very bulky. Let's see if I can do this quick enough. Okay, so we do take a Terra Blast at least, unless it's like Specs or something. So I'm gonna knock off. It could be water too. It very well could be Terra Water with Volt Absorb. Oh, it's flying. Oh. I was not expecting that. Okay, this probably kills us then. Ooh, that is quite unfortunate. Okay. So now what are we doing? That sucks. I could Calm Mind against this, and then Draco the Hippowdon. But I don't get the chip that I want. Oh, Jumpy, no. Yeah, we kind of have to do that. Because any other play, I'd risk losing something. Gosh, I am curious. Apologies for the background noise. There's currently a air show in town right now, so I've been having jets fly above me all day. The fact that that killed makes me think it could be... makes me think it could be Specs. Because with Terra, that should have only done at most 68%. So I'm going to go on the assumption that this thing is Choice Specs until proven otherwise. And we don't have our rocks either. So there is a chance that Hippowdon can live this. Huh. Okay, I'm okay with getting rid of this thing. I am very okay with this. Because then that means rocks are here to stay. The only reason I don't want to Calm Mind again to guarantee the kill on Hippowdon is because I don't want to get like poisoned or take unnecessary damage or anything. Second Calm Mind would have been nice there. But that's okay. That is okay. Alright. +1 photosynthesis boost. On max, this does 99 to 117. So as long as we don't miss, this should be a kill. Yay! Raging Bolt is so fun. It's such a cool mon. So we're -1 special attack now. I would expect Dragapult or Meowscarada to come in now. Especially since I kind of threw away Incineroar. We don't really have a switch into it anymore. This thing is a threat. It is indeed a threat, and my team is not equipped to handle it. I honestly could... Okay, so we're going for the Tailwind play. Wattrel's a threat, but Raging Bolt's really good for Kilowattrel. I have to get rocks up against Aloe or Weezing. I don't necessarily need rocks, but they're really nice. I could do the Whimsicott play now. I really think it's going to be a triple axle. Sorry, Jumpy. Hopefully we dodge. A raw knockoff could hurt too. Hopefully it's just a U-turn. I'd be okay with that. Yep, triple axle. Okay, this prob... Do we live? We do live. That's kind of cool. Okay, we are slower than everything else right now. And there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So... I kinda just have to let this thing go down. Okay! Alright. So now... I have to do something about this. I could go horse and I could willow. Is that my play? Because I fully expect this thing to have Sucker Punch. This also might be Tailwind territory. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, so nice thing is it can't be dark. So if it does hit us with a dark move, it's not stab. I do really quick just need to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's choiced or anything, or it shouldn't be. If it is choiced, then it'd be scarfed. That's definitely wasn't banded damage. Okay, I'm gonna try to willow this thing on a Sucker Punch. That's the hope. Okay, so it is scarfed. Oh, the one hit. Oh. And we missed. Okay. Alright. Axel. And your ice type too. Okay. Do you have any priority? Dang, that burn would have been huge. We should live another triple axle. Or, I say another, but we should live a triple axle. We're gonna try it again. We are going to try it again. Okay, we at least scare it out, so that's good. We can agility on this thing. Is that the play? Strange Stream. Toxic Spikes. Defog. I should just kill this. Yeah, I should just kill this. If he gets T-Spikes on me, that's really bad. So we are just gonna Shadow Ball, not reveal the Hex just yet. And because the neutralizing gas is up, we don't get our Grim Nay, which is a bummer. At least I think that's how that interaction works. Oh. Never mind. Huh. That's... I mean, that's really good for us. Okay, so... we go into you. Eject button procs. We don't get Tailwind. Do we throw away the mouse? I think we have to throw away the mouse. Yeah. Scarfed Meowscarada is really good. This will make it dark type, assuming it's going to be a knockoff here. Okay, just a U-turn. Good play, good play. So what we can do here, because I'm guessing this is going to be Dragapult. At least I would assume Dragapult. It could just be Kilowattrel as well. Ugh. Okay. I actually don't know. I think even with a Tailwind, Scarf Meowscarada is going to outspeed Raging Bolt. No. No, Raging Bolt will outspeed. That doesn't look right. Oh, because it's giving me the speed boost with booster energy. Okay. Stupid damage calc. Made me look bad. Yeah, so Scarf Meowscarada will outspeed Raging Bolt. There is the potential for a really funny interaction here. I'm not going to bother tidying up, because Scarf Meowscarada will outspeed us anyway. I think what I want to do... I'm going to Encore in the event he Dragon Dances. If he does any sort of setup, if he gets up a sub, if he Willows, anything like that, it'll put us in a really good spot to get Spectre set up in one. So let's see what happens here. This is kind of coming down to it. Okay, we are Ghost Rat. We see the Flamethrower. This probably kills. Oh my gosh. Oh, mouse. Mouse, mouse, mouse. You think he just goes for another one? Okay, so if I switch into Raging Bolt as he switches into Meowscarada. No, I think we always make the Raging Bolt play. Yeah. And now we got this thing for a sack, which will be really nice against Meowscarada. Okay, another Flamethrower, that's not going to do anything. Apparently this thing has Scope Lens. That's cool. Yeah, you do not have a Draco switch in, my friend. Yeah, I think I always Draco. Because unboosted Dragon Pulse won't kill Meowscarada if it comes in here. Okay, so I'm guessing Aloe. Okay, if we hit, this is really good. Okay. Big damage. Big bird go down. Good deal. Okay, so we should... There's a chance it's Dragapult. Pretty decent chance, actually. Best case scenario would be Meowscarada right now. Okay, I believe that's the Meowscarada. Very good. We're kind of just going mon for mon right now, which is kind of how this battle needed to go. For us, at least. I mean, this would have been a lot easier if we kept Incineroar alive. But I definitely should have just went back into Clodsire on the Kilowatts roll. It probably gets two-shot by Terrafire Hurricane. Or Terraflying Hurricane. Okay. Meowscarada's gonna be a kill leader after this game. I think we've lost 2 mons to it right now, I believe. Alright, let's puff them up. And we're going to Tailwind. Let's see what happens. Yep, crit on the first one. Okay. Fortunately, that's all you're gonna do, Whimsicott. For shame. Okay, so this thing being scarfed still outspeeds Raging Bolt, so we have to go into the horse. Okay, we got Dragapult, Aloe. I have to time this out to where I agility when our Tailwind ends. You're not going to let me get a Willow on this thing. So I am just going to fire off a Shadow Ball. Okay, this thing's still full health. If it's Fizz-Def, we two-shot. Okay. So it does live, but we do have the Hex. I have to be very cautious. I have to be very cautious. Okay. 2 of 4. Right, because we died the turn we set it. So then does Tailwind... Won't end next turn, but it could end the turn after. I might just have to agility now. Just to ensure I get it. I don't know what this thing can do to me. This might be a throw. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Okay. On the bright side, this thing doesn't do any damage to us. On the bad side, we're confused. How... I almost want to click Willow solely for the fact of stalling out confused turns. Is that weird? That's weird, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Hit ourselves for no damage, that's okay. We see the baton pass. I need to get out confusion next turn. It could also be Ghost Resist, Berry, Dragapult, and this all could be futile. I don't know. I didn't bother calcing the crit flamethrower damage on Mouse Hold. I would assume if it was Specs, it would have done a whole lot more. Okay, this is our only out. To not be confused and to get the burn off. I don't like how many crits there's been in this game. Okay, we snap out. We miss a Willow. That's probably game, unfortunately. Yeah. And another crit, because... Yep. That's really frustrating. Okay, the only way we win is if he misses triple axel. Unfortunately, we don't have any outs besides that, so... Is a bummer. Is really a bummer. Okay, honestly, that's deserved. Like, you probably live this. Yeah. And we're gonna Dragon Pulse next, so... If he misses another one, or if he only gets 1 or 2 hits, I won't feel bad at all. This has been a pretty hacksy match. So... It is what it is. He definitely has the advantage right now, and we would need a lot of things to go in our favor to pull off the win here. But... Yeah, we just gotta kind of play to our outs, unfortunately. Okay, hopefully it's only 1 or 2. And it's 3. Okay. So, we're gonna lose this one 3-0. GG's Rest. You played that really well. Yeah, not the result we wanted, so 3-0 loss is frustrating, but you know what? We'll just bounce back and win next week. And if we happen to face Rest again in the playoffs, then we will absolutely crush them. But thank you all so much for watching. Please go over and check Rest's side of the battle. I'm sure he has some amazing commentary for all the shenanigans that went down in this match. And we'll see you next week. Peace.